Hello everybody and welcome back in the Dunkin' Donuts Center, Providence. The Providence Bruins and the Toronto Marlies. Round 3, Game 1. Both these teams come into this series with a 6-1 record. Two of the best in the league. Milwaukee currently leads Calgary in that semifinal round, beating them in the first game 7-3. The Milwaukee Admirals taking a stand, and it might look like a Toronto-Milwaukee final. If Marlies do not advance, it will be Providence against the Admirals for the final, most likely. Berglund to Asselin. Now Shaw plays that up on the wing to Robertson. The Milwaukee Admirals have been unstoppable, but the Marlies as well. There's a shot kicked away. Way back to the point, Ben. Over, Liljegren firing and a save made. Providence Bruins, the first two games here in Providence between the Bruins and the Marlies. Here comes Wagner with speed down that left side to the net. He'll come in and now look, and no shot as it sticked away. Now Berglund has it, drop past Renoff. In front, there's one, and it's stopped by Wall. Loose in front, Asselin put it on net. The Marlies swept the Bruins in the season set. 1-0 and 3-2. Fired in, played around the board. 1 goal wins in both those games. The second one was a comeback against the Bruins. Here comes Berglund to the net. Drop pass Asselin, he'll fire, and a glove save made by Joe Wall. Ben. Here's Jazowski ahead. Ryan Jazowski moves in. Shoot! Save made. Jazowski's been the best Marley in the playoffs by far. This goes to the corner. Blandisi to Jazowski. Back to the point. Ben. He'll set up Liljegren. Firing. That goes high and over the goal. Renoff taken down. From behind, Brazeau picks it up for Providence. Asselin in the corner. Marlies are going after him now. Renoff to Brazeau. We're past the halfway mark of the first here in round 3, game 1. Moving in left side. Drop pass turned over. Steeves chips it ahead for Blandisi. Here comes Toronto. Blandisi has Steeves to the net, and he sent it wide. What a chance. Kroll, now Hall on it. Bruins look to get it up ice. They do. Voyer has some opening down the left side to the net. He scores! Voyer puts it home. 1-0 Bruins. So the Providence Bruins strike first here in Game 1 of Round 3. Voyer puts it in the back of the net on a breakaway backhand. Carrick over to Brazeau. In come the Bruins. The Marlies have been in tight games in every game of the playoffs, yet they have a 6-1 record. Providence has dominated in their games. They have the lead already here tonight. Here's a chance. McMahon in front. Dargachintsev just missing his mark. Akin with it. He'll play that up to Hall on the wing. Taken there. Dargachintsev firing it right back in for Toronto. Round the board, Dawkin. Taken by McMahon. Voyer to it again. Here's Voyer in the corner of his own zone. Taken by Bobby McMahon. Akin to Carrick. He has help in Hall, and here come the Bruins with speed right side. And that's turned over to Matt Caldwell. Marlies chip it up ice, Dargachintsev. He's taken down. McMahon after in the corner. 2 to go in the period. Hit there, Dargachintsev trying to get it back. Caldwell finds it. Plays in front to Johnstone. His pass missing the lane. And Traumex will bring it back out to center. Here's Traumex for the Bruins. He'll just chip it in. Final minute of this first period. 1-0 Bruins. McMahon ahead to Johnstone. Marlies fire down into the Providence ice. Goes all the way around and missing Wolf. He'll bring it out. 3 seconds to go in the period. Here's one last look. A shot. Stopped by Wall. Kicking it out with the left pad. 1-0 Bruins after 1. Voyer gets the goal for Providence. Shots a goal in the game. 5 for Providence with 1, 4 for the Marlies with none. Hits 4-3 Bruins, faceoffs 1 aside, no power plays, 1-0 Providence through 20. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Providence. From Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence, the Bruins and the Marlies. Throw one back by Toronto, they control the pass ahead, missing Robertson. Here's Wagner with it along the end boards, looking to get it ahead. Berglund, the first time in the playoffs for Toronto that they'll play the first 2 games on the road in the best of 5. The final round will be a best of 7. Picked up here. Or is it a best of 5? Here's a backhand. Good stop made by Wall. Simmons is there and he'll fire it down. All the way around the boards. Robertson to it. Winding up shooting. And a blocker stop made. In behind the goal. Back out front. The pass. That one kicked down as well. Corner it goes. Asselin taken from behind. Renoff is on it. They dig it in the corner boards. Shaw to Ben. Over to Liljegren and it missed his stick and the Bruins get it back out. Wagner, 5 gone in the period, hit there, and the Marlies trying to get it back in. That was Ben. Renoff has it for Providence. Being chased to the corner, he's hit by Shaw. Letary to Wagner. Here comes Providence with speed. Ben back to the Fen. Drop pass Letary. In, shoots, scores! 2-0 Bruins. It's Letary who puts it home. Oh, the Providence Bruins looking good in this one. The Marlies haven't been able to convert. No, they haven't. And as we said, Providence has dominated their opponents in every round so far. High-scoring games. The Marlies have had the lowest-scoring games of all playoff teams in this round. Here comes Steves. He'll bring it in. Steves in, shoots, and it's set wide. Ball moves in for Toronto to the net. Trying to get it forehand. There it is. And Steves put it on goal, but never found a way through. Landisi. There's Carrick. That's played over to Boyer. He has one of the two Providence goals in this game. We're almost halfway through this one, 2-0. Chance stopped by Joseph Wall. All well ahead, Steves. He'll look further and find help in Chizowski. Chizowski winding up, has a lane, shoots. That one through traffic didn't make its way to the goal clean. Steves goes for a spin. Now to the net. Backhands it through the paint and wide. Abruzzese back on it for Toronto. Nick Abruzzese lost it to Boyer. Kept in by the Marlies momentarily. Now out. Abruzzese with Steves combining to get it back in. Here's the pass. Abruzzese in front. Score! Ryan Chizowski puts it home, and Toronto's back in the game. And Chizowski's been the hottest Marley in the playoffs for Toronto, and the lead has been cut in half here in Providence. Look at this pass, and this is the first time in a game the Marlies have trailed 2-0. This one beats Kincaid. It's a perfect centering pass across, and Kincaid's not going to read that well at all. Good patience by Toronto to find that opening. Good setup by Abruzzese. 2-1 game. Here's Hall with a shot, and a save made by Wall, shrugging that aside. Boyer to Brazeau. His chance stopped by Wall. Hall back in front. Boyer, and a save by Wall. 3 shots in a row with shooting gallery all of a sudden for the Bruins. Now it's played ahead to Abruzzese. Here comes Toronto. Nick Abruzzese through the middle of the ice. Carrick, and Abruzzese just about took it away. All taken to the boards. Abruzzese is back in now. McMahon in front to Simmons, and the stick missing him. Drop back. Here's a shot. That one off the mark. Simmons spinning with it in front. 3 to go here in the period. Kopanen turns it over, gets it back to Reno. Bruins trying to get it out of the zone. They will now. Just over 2 to go in the period. This one is played down the ice. Dahlstrom for Toronto to Simmons. Here come the Marlies. Red line and in. All the way around to the far side. This one Carrick. And he'll get it at. Here he comes down the left side to the net. Great play by Ben to stick that away. Marlies turn up ice the other way. Logan Shaw taken down, but Robertson steps in. The pass in front. Back is centered, and that one didn't go in. Oh, my. An open net, and they hit the inside post. Wow, what a pass. Talk about the open ice in the dying seconds of the period, and the Marlies can't find a way. What an opportunity, and it doesn't go in. Here's a shot. That goes high. Providence 2-1 into the third tonight here in Game 1. Shot to go in the hockey game. 12-11 Toronto, but it's 2-1 Bruins after 2. Hits are 9-8 Toronto. Faceoffs 3 aside. No power plays. 2-1 Providence through 40. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Dunkin' Donuts Center in the first 2 games here from Providence. Marlies trail the Bruins 2-1 after 2. The highest scoring team in the playoffs. Well, Milwaukee is actually ahead of them, but second is Providence and Toronto facing them, and they have the least goals scored in games in series who have made it to round 3. Yeah, and they've done a great job of being defensive. That's where they need to be on the ice, and that's why they're in tight games. Shot there, stopped by Kincaid. Marlies try to keep in, but it comes out. Letary. He has the go-ahead goal for Providence in this one. It was 2-0 before Toronto got on the board. Liljegren in front. That pass, where to go? Letary taking that way and away. Marlies trying to get it back. That was Robertson. Now Letary with it again. Circles, gave that away Liljegren, but stepping into it is Wayne Simmons. Simmons getting by to the net. He shoots and threw it through the paint and wide of the net. Here's Robertson with it. Has a lane and shoots. That one rifled off the mark. Play back in the corner. Simmons in front of the net. For help in Berglund. He has Wagner, and out come the Bruins. Just over 6 gone here in the third period. Offside against the Marlies. 2-1 game here in Providence. It doesn't get any tighter than this. No, it doesn't, and it's against 2 of the best teams. Both teams here tonight have a 6-1 record coming into this game. Toronto went back. The Marlies had the game even, and they hit the inside of the post. In the dying seconds of that second period, would have been 2-2 coming into the third. Here's Voyer. Just think about how that would have changed this game coming into this period. Drop back to Steves. He shoots. That goes wide. Can the Marlies come back tonight? Pass across. That misses. Toronto has come back from deficits in games and have taken the lead in those games as well. Jazowski kicking it back out. That goes down into the Providence zone. Chasing after it. Steves to it. Taking Englund down. A big collision. Marlies get the puck. Jazowski. Here's Dahlstrom playing it over. No one there for Toronto. They have to get back. Voyer. Hellickson all over him for the puck. It rolls free. Steves is there. Offside Brazeau for Providence. 8:49 to go in regulation time. 2-1 Bruins here in Game 1. Best of 5 series. Milwaukee leads the series against the Wranglers, the Calgary Wranglers, 7-3. In that first game, Milwaukee dominated. And the Bruins usually have those kind of games too, and Toronto has kept them to 2 goals, and now a penalty coming to the Marlies. 7:41 to go. The Bruins will go to the power play. Marlies down 2-1 in this one. Face off left side of the net. First 2 games on the road for Toronto, the first time in this playoff series. Or year, we should say. Liljegren fires it in. That goes wide. Bounce play to McMahon! And Kincaid just kept that on that right post. Good save by Keith Kincaid. McMahon looking for the first shorthanded goal for Toronto in the playoffs. Here's Lettieri. He comes inside, down that left side. A shot. Hot one stopped by Joseph Wall. It comes back out to him again. Lettieri along the board in front. Carrick. Kick save. Loose the save again. Wall. There's Lettieri. He can't tuck it by. Played free. Liljegren's on it for McMahon. Seconds running down on the power play. McMahon playing that off. Liljegren in front. And the legs are open for Kincaid for a split second, but not long enough to go through. We're down to 5:45. 2-1. Bruins could not score on that power play, but what a chance they had in tight 3 times on Wall. Yeah, and Wall had to be great, and he was. Here's Steves, has it. Drops it back to Hellickson, winding up and firing. That goes off a leg. It's knocked down by Toronto and kept in. Kroll has it. He'll circle the net for the Marlies. Wrap shot, stop. Loose puck in front. They can't put it on goal. Back again, and it rolls to Kincaid, and he decides to cover for that for Providence. 3:57 to go in regulation time. The Bruins 2, the Marlies 1. It doesn't get any tighter than this. No, it doesn't, in between 2 rivalry teams. The affiliate of the Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins. Draw 1, Hallwell. No shot, but now Steves picks it up, and he'll bring it to the net. Alex Steves shoots! Save made! Loose puck in front. Steves back on it. Down to 2.5. He's going to circle the net. Alex Steves shoots! And Kincaid down on that. Wants a face-off for Providence. Marlies have turned on the Jets here in the final few minutes. Just a little bit more of a push than they had all the remaining period long. Well, the beginning of this period, they were kind of slow getting to the puck, creating chances, but now late here in the third, there's been an extra push, and obviously you would see that down in the game by 1. You can't give up. You still have hope. Here comes Voyer. Down the right side and in. He had the first goal of the night. Pass in front. Brazeau stopped by Wall. His best tonight. Here's Kroll ahead. Jazowski. Ryan Jazowski has the goal for Toronto in this one. The pass in front here. Steves shoots. Tried to go high. Short side. Steves kicks it back. Jazowski. Gave that away. Hall kept in by the Marlies. Jazowski. Boyandisi back. Here's Kroll over Hallwell firing. That goes off a glove of Kincaid. Steves kicks it back to Jazowski. He's back on it again. Shooting! And that goes high and over the net. Greenough. Down to 30 seconds. Voyer with Brazeau out to center. Marlies trying to get back on it. Voyer inside. Open ice for Providence. From the corner in front. Hall, a save made by Wall. Marlies trying to turn up ice. Brazeau back on it for Providence. Hall. Marlies get it. Here comes Robertson and here comes Toronto. Nick Robertson. He'll get it in deep and chase after it for Toronto here. Hit Greenough down to 9 seconds. Logan Shaw to the net. Shoots. Save made. Here's Robertson. In behind the goal down to 3 seconds. Marlies digging for it. Shaw in front. And the time expires. And Providence has won Game 1, 2-1. So the Marlies fall in the first of 5 against the Bruins. Game 2 here in Providence as well. They were robbed in that second period by the inside of the post. Otherwise, this was a 2-2 game going to overtime tonight.